Are there any people watching from somewhere?
Yes, this class is supposed to for the Council for Aging,
Yeah, Council for Aging.
and
They just haven't connected with you?
right, I think the senior have hard time to learn about logging on Zoom or even YouTube.
Yeah.
So right now I'm trying to go stream live on YouTube, and some people can use both, but I think it's ideally, I think it's easier to do it on Facebook.
Yeah.
More people have access to it, but I can only stream either on YouTube or on somebody.
That's me. I came on to YouTube. I was seeing, because you can't tell. I was going to YouTube to see if there were any other followers there.
Right. So
you have 10 subscribers, so, and I'm one of them.
I mean,
and you're probably one of them.
this YouTube channel is from the Council for Aging, the program my colleagues and my
okay, yeah.
mine. It's not my YouTube channel.
Okay. I wonder if would people oh, here comes somebody. Would people if once they could meet up again at a location, do the Council on Aging, do they have like a senior center and they could watch together and someone could facilitate that, or would that not?
I mean, I've been teaching for 2 months since December. 3 months in person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we meet every other weeks, and a group of 8 to 10 people join in. But since the corona virus situation, we no longer meet in person. So we tried to go online, but it looked like a learning curve for a lot of people.
They would probably.
So right now we are on YouTube. We start at 1 o'clock. So maybe we just keep going, okay? And
sure.
You feel free to ask any questions or make any suggestion at some point.
Sure.
Let's see.
Well, yeah, Deborah, we see your name, but we don't see your picture.
I tried to get her to.
There you are.
Hi. Hello. I don't feel like showing my picture, so
that's okay.
I can put a picture up. Okay. Yeah, I do Zoom meetings a lot, but I just don't like the audio. I mean the visual, so I can put a picture up if that helps.
Oh no, no, that's fine. It's just
but I'm here.
We know you're there, so that's great.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank
you. What did you feel? What did you feel
included? Have a picture.
Wait, that was somebody.
It's also fine.
Sylvia.
Hi, Syria. Syria is from Switzerland, right?
Oh, is that where you are right now, Switzerland?
Let's see. Let me close this.
We can't hear you.
Can you, Sylvia? Do you hear us? Somehow I cannot hear her.
Yeah. Now I don't see your video on YouTube. What happened? You can close the door if you want. Okay.
Let's see. Let me check.
Oh, now she's connecting.
Oh, okay.
Now? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hi.
Cool.
I'll try maybe without, maybe it's better with. I'm from Switzerland now.
Wow.
Yes, I hear you.
So again, this program is part of the Council for Aging Southern California. It's called, it's a part of a program that fight against the stigma of mental health. So mostly for seniors, but I open up, and allow other people, and most of the participants was speak Vietnamese. So I might have to switch back and forth. If you don't understand anything in Vietnamese, you just raise your hand and let me know. But I will. It looked like on YouTube there's not many people show up, so they can always log in later and watch the video that we do it together. So it will be on YouTube video. So maybe just very quickly share briefly how you feel today, and what you're looking for. You hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was distracted by you on YouTube. I'm going to close that. It's exciting to be with somebody in Switzerland. That's kind of fun. You never know who you're going to meet on Hiep's webpage.
Yeah. So right now I kind of still in a small group. I haven't really opened up to the world yet. Still friends and family. It's a lot of time. Some people from Hong Kong and Vietnam and other part of the world also join in. But right now, I think it's like 5 o'clock in the morning in Asia. So I'm glad that you're still up. What time is it right now in Switzerland?
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock in the night,
Oh,
in the evening. So it's late. So many people, some children, they have homeschooling. They beginning in the morning, and some people are working in home office. So it's quite difficult at the night, but I'm happy to join you.
How did you hear about Hiep or color painting?
I know Hiep since 3-4 years. Hiep, isn't it?
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
I find you on the Facebook, maybe longer. I don't know. And I was excited about what he's doing with the circle painting, with all his projects. And because I'm coming from Poland and I'm living in Switzerland since 20 years.
Wow.
And this time I was working with refugees in Switzerland, and I had my art therapy atelier. So I tried to find out some projects to, to connect it with the people, to put some projects from my side and to take some from Hiep. And I started with the circle painting with them. So it was really good time. I made many meetings, not only with refugees, the people from this place where I live joined us, and I painted in 7 or 8 places. And afterwards we made an exhibition, a city exhibition. It was nice in one church, kind of church, and there was music as well. And yes, it's my heart.
Wonderful. That's great.
But yes, but I had a break now. I was working at school, and I work in the school, kind of school as well. Now we have this break, Corona break.
Yeah.
So I preparing to my to my mathematics and German exams. But anyway, I said, this is hard hard work, I'm coming here because my heart is like color and everything.
Yeah, I
Hiep,
hope
you're
I hope
great. You're
when all
great with
this
all I do.
over
Good.
that we get a chance to come to your place and do a live event.
That
Wow.
would be great.
Mhm. How about you, Kathy? How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. You know, we have our granddaughter here today. She went down for her nap fine. So now I can take my painting, my drawing break.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, I met Hip on Facebook first, or his email or website. And then he came down and did a workshop for my teachers. I retired from teaching, and I was an art teacher, and he did a whole training with our teachers, and then we painted every wall that we could.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big
Amazing.
event.
That
Very
was fun.
memorable.
Yeah, a lot of them are still there.
And
So,
so
it's-
Kathy been with us for over 10 years, and
Wow.
I guess, yeah.
usually in and out and on and off, but she's
Right.
always been very supportive and showing up at every event that we have. So I really appreciate you. How about Deborah?
Hi, yeah, Deborah. I'm a lifelong artist and children's book author. And this happens to be the 16th anniversary of my late husband's death. So it's just sort of ironic that I had all these Zoom meetings this day, but I'm feeling fine because I felt like it was, you know, a day of freedom for him because he was chronically ill. So
Oh.
anyway,
Oh,
but as far as art goes, I just, like I said, I absolutely love it in every single form. I've just recently learned how to throw ceramics on the wheel. So
Mm.
I'm missing that really bad, but I do sculpture and painting and was teaching some painting classes for early art over at the Pataki Center in Mission Viejo, California.
oh.
And
Oh, nice.
my friend Drew Marr, she invited me to this, so that's why I'm here. I didn't thought she'd be here. So,
Yeah,
but
where is she?
anyway,
Where
I
is
mean,
she?
I'm
Yeah,
I have no idea. She's
Drew
very
been-
busy herself. I'm sorry, what?
yeah. I mean, Drew been very show up almost every other events on Zoom, so she's very supportive. And
Yeah.
I hope that we can work together, bring this program to open to the public, and more people can join in the near future.
That would be awesome. And I also wanted to say that welcome to Sylvia. I did have the pleasure of going to Switzerland once. My daughter absolutely loved it. She wants to move there. It was a little cold for me, but I love how everything works over there.
Mm.
Oh,
It's
no.
just excellent.
No.
Not everything.
Not everything
So,
works.
Well, they put a good show on for us.
Maybe a
so
little bit
yesterday,
better.
yesterday I draw a painting and kind of like a demo for. Oh, it doesn't show up here.
Oh, how funny. I blended.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Yes, okay. And then it had to be next to me. I think I posted on the Draw You Can Facebook group. And I was thinking like, oh man, it's been like a month. I wonder how people are dealing with the no touching. So the song like from John Lennon, Love. Like there's a line like love is touch is love, right? And I thought like, wow, it's been a month. I didn't
Touch anybody.
touch anybody. Of course, though, Tammy said, my wife said like, oh, if you write that, people think like we're not touching each other. But no, I mean like another human being. And so it counts. Feel missing a human touch in the sense. Yeah, so maybe I'm aware that we have to do it this in like an hour because the older senior, they might not able to stay for a long time. So I'll just jump right into the process. And before we do the drawing today, I just want to get started with the ritual, the art for all of art. Deborah, do you see us?
I see you. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just don't see you, but I imagine
No, I'm
you
here. I'm here.
You want to make sure
All
you're
right,
doing
you
it
put your
too.
hand together.
I do. I have my hands together.
Okay.
All right. And you just kind of mirror us and just do exactly and say with us, okay? Let's go like this. Art.
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 All.
For all.
All.
All
For art.
For
art.
For art.
One more. Love.
Love.
For
Love.
all.
For all.
All.
All for
For
love.
Love.
Art.
All for love.
And as we say art and
Oh, love.
love,
Sorry.
can you give me one more word? That's something that you want to yourself experience today. Just give me one. Like art,
Peace.
peace. Peace.
Mhm.
Okay. Peace
Peace.
for all.
All.
For all.
All
All
for peace.
for peace.
All right. So just a review. I'm going to show you a video on the instruction. And let me share you my screen. Okay. And let's see if I can scroll down and you to YouTube. And I'm going to show you the Draw You Can instructional video. So again, this project, I mean, this video instructional is a very basic, the foundation. And different workshop, I use different materials, different techniques, but you can follow this and understand the instruction. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
And wait, let me start from beginning. And let me know if you can, the sound is okay.
Draw all you can. It's a collaborative art process.
Yeah.
That can help anyone learn how to draw together or by themselves. Let's do the draw all you can box. Inside, you will find 3 different color cards: pink, yellow, and blue. It's a little
All right.
The sound's not great, but we can kind of hear it.
The sound is that what?
The sound is so-so.
Oh, okay. Let me
Yes.
see.
But
There's
I mean, we can get it.
With breaks.
there's a way to make it clear. Let me double check on okay, I cannot find it right now. Audio. Speaker. Okay, let's try it one more time.
objective and goals. The objective is to use the cards to help draw by yourself or with other people to fill up a blank page with drawing. It's perfect for anyone who has a fear of drawing. How many people can draw together? Ideally, a group of 2 to 4 people works great. However, anyone from 1 up to 9 people. Let me start the drawing. Sure to breathe in a new line or an image. The reason for this is it creates the lines and it's time for the second thing to say one that you something, say wow. And if you don't like something, you still say wow. We want to keep this activity positive. So each person gets to
And now we're not hearing the sound at all.
Each person then selects their figure from the 2 paint
I can
cards
hear.
and puts them in the middle of the planet. Everyone must choose randomly or by voting what theme they want to draw. The image is facing up to the side. Strip. Them up and use elements. A new image. Your main image as a tree and the leaves on the yellow cards growing out of it. After you finish your yellow images, you can now make them 3D by moving the mouse. Each person gets 2 blue cards. Again, they can choose their favorite pattern. Pattern cards are used to fill up any space left over that was not filled up by the yellow card. Try to repeat the pattern 3 times in 3 different places to create something new. Now, negative space is any of the blank space that is in the background not used yet. To do this, use black or solid color to fill up negative space. You can also make the lines thicker around the page. Again, the goal is to make your breath. Say,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Great. That's
There's it.
cool.
Mm. So the sound was not that great.
No.
It got worse as it went along.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I heard with breaks.
Oh, so I think there's a function that I have to switch it, but I don't know.
Sound.
I have to look for that again. So last week we tried using the watercolor.
Uh-huh.
Let me show you.
We're seeing all your personal computer stuff. Be careful now. All your files on the desktop.
Actually,
And
yeah.
Politics.
I'm showing you how to prepare the surface. So one is we use the markers, right? And then another technique that I tried to teach last week, but I guess not many people follow. So I'm going to show it again, so we have a chance to do it again. So basically, we use watercolor to prepare the surface, right? And usually, how we draw is, well, we draw outline and then we paint inside the line, right? Inside the shape. But for this process, this techniques, I like to break out from the habit of drawing line and paint within. We just paint first, freely paint whatever shape that we like, and kind of create a watercolor underneath, and then using that as an inspiration to draw on top. So I just use simple watercolor playing with shape. I suggest that we use the warm color or bright color and at the center, and then more cool color or darker color on the outer edge, so it can give a kind of like a vintage, or like the idea of like framing the painting. So right now I have no idea what I'm painting. I'm just painting shapes, right? And I allow the paint, the watercolor mix with other color. So I don't feel like I have to control a lot, right? And as I add more color, allow it blending with each other, floating, the feeling of flow, like as if under the water, or like you can also thinking of like a color in nature. Sometimes I use the color for desert or under the sea or forest. So kind of like overall, but you don't have to paint what is it yet. It's just a shape, right? So you allow your mind flowing and not thinking of what is it yet. So you just cover the surface with color, okay? Let me see if I have another example. Let's see, this one. This one I use tempera paint, okay? And I playing with shape again. So I just fast forward a little bit. So again, putting a warm color at the center, and the edge is cooler color. So right now, as you see, you cannot tell what is it yet, right? Okay, so usually this takes some time to paint and let it dry, but maybe I don't know if you have a watercolor with you.
Yes.
You can try it. If you have watercolor, you can try that. And
Okay, I can do that. Gotta get my water.
okay, let me go back. Deborah, are you still with us?
I'm still here. It's just my daughter brought her 100-pound dog in the room, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. It's really a bad dog, like naughty. You know, we are not alpha, so it, you know, you can imagine what goes on there. But I love this concept. I want to do this, but it keeps coming over and knocking stuff over.
Yeah, so we kind of create a more organic approach to drawing and painting.
I have to say, this reminds me a lot of when I was in high school. We did something kind of like this, not quite so much with the warm here and the cool there, but more of the background like this, and then like going over it with some kind of a pen to. I love that concept. So it's nice to see this again.
I mean, you can do the reverse.
Yeah.
The cool inside, the warm outside. Just the idea of, you know, later when we draw the theme image will be at the center, right? So it gives a sense of a focal point.
Right.
You want us to start now, or are we waiting for you?
No, you do it. I already done.
What?
May I say that I like on the draw all you can instructional video that you showed earlier.
Yes.
I liked how the people seem so talented. I'm just wondering, does anybody look at that and kind of feel like, oh my gosh, I can't do this? You know, like, because it just seemed like the people that you featured were really excellent at drawing, and there are a lot of
Mm,
People that have fear over it. So I wanted your feedback on that.
yes. I mean, so far, I haven't heard anybody who have problem with the instruction. I thought the feedback is it's very helpful in terms of using the images to start off. For the cards, this set of cards that I created, it's a more like for younger adults, like from 12 or 10 years old and up. For the younger kids, it's a little difficult with some images. So actually, I'm creating a new set for children.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's a similar image that they can combine.
So on the draw all you can instructional video in that program, do you normally work in pairs? Like a person has a partner to work with?
Right. I mean, for the longest time, I was resist to do it online because I think it's important to have connection not only on online on social media but in person, right?
Right.
But this situation leave us no other choice but meet on online.
Yeah.
But I still encourage people to pair up with families and friends and doing this kind of project together. In a more advanced, in my master class, I actually teach about how to collaborate, right? In a small group, like 2-3 people, 4 people, and sometimes in a larger group, like a whole school, right? So that requires some logistic and planning and facilitation skills. So that's what I teach in my master class. But at this time, I just I think it's the Zoom working individually is fine for now, and I think it's a different approach. But I actually like doing on Zoom as well.
Yeah, no, it definitely has benefits. There's no doubt.
Mhm.
Everyone
Yeah,
can
so
see and
it's
hear you. So
it's
that's
an
always-
individual, and then there's a group process.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I like how Sylvia called it a Corona break. I've never heard anyone say it that way, but I like that. That sounds good.
Mhm.
Doesn't sound scary.
I think the Zoom is a great opportunity to meet people so far away, like
Right.
us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for staying up.
Mm. Yeah.
Deborah, I have not done Hips Draw All You Can things, but I have a lot of experience with his circle painting and the way that he introduces it so easily and without his style really breaks down those fears of starting to draw because it's such a simple step by step that I think anybody who comes in fearful of their drawing ability that easily melts away usually because of the different steps that he takes to get to the drawing point.
Thank you for telling me that. Jackie.
Yeah,
was
and I
wondering-
know I've had, when I've done some circle painting with people, and when I used to teach art in an elementary school, and so the kids would, Yeah, the kids would be fine coming up and drawing on a big poster or something. The parents would stand and watch. And they say, oh, no, 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 that's okay, that's okay. But I would hand them a marker or I would hand them a paintbrush. And within a minute, they had jumped in and started, I'll say, well, just color in that little area or, draw some stripes over here or, something very simple. And all of a sudden they're into it. They've totally bought in. So I think it's the technique and the program breaks down a lot of those I can't thoughts.
Wow. That's the best testimonial.
It's true. It's true.
That's that's awesome.
Yeah. And
And
teachers too. I've had he trained our teachers and they were just circle painting all over the place. Because at our school, you could paint, it wouldn't matter. The teacher wouldn't, or the principal didn't mind if we painted anywhere because our school was so old and ugly anyway. Anything we did was a improvement.
Yeah, no, I love that idea. I think it make it a lot more attractive for kids to want to come in and look at their art and say,
Yeah.
this is what I drew and this is my mark that I've left.
Yeah.
Positive. But like Kathy, where are you located?
I'm in Oceanside.
Oh, okay.
And
then
I taught in Vista.
very cool. I used to, in one of my lifetimes, I was also a real estate appraiser and that I did a lot of new tracks down in Vista.
Okay.
So like subdivisions, residential appraisal.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice area.
Yeah. But that
So
was
now you live in Mission Viejo?
I'm
Deborah?
actually in Laguna Hills. Yeah. But I have family all over the place. So in fact, my granddaughter is in Maryland, and she's been drawing every day on some kind of little Facebook Messenger program. And then I have to guess what she's drawn. And it's sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's kind of fun. I mean, that's getting her little art out. So I'm really happy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cute. She's 8, so she's really cute. Anyway, so
Is she with you right now or no?
I'm here.
Oh,
No,
no, I
she's
mean,
over. My granddaughter's in Maryland with my.
your friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 3 daughters.
Oh, wow.
So how do you pronounce your name? Is it Hep or Heep or how do I pronounce it?
Hip. But
Hep, like
no,
H-I-P,
I allow my student call me Mr. Hip Hip Hooray.
Oh, okay, that'll be easy. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure I got that right because I like to pronounce people's names properly.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, I love how you're fluid with Vietnamese and English. That's awesome. I love it.
I'm learning Chinese as well right now.
Fantastic.
So have another language is helpful. And by the way,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
if you look into the background, the painting in the background that I did at Cal State Fullerton with Drew's class for child development. So these are drawing by the students. The group is like 3 or 4 people drawing together. So you can see there's more details in the back. And of course, you will see more of the artworks and the videos and project is on my Facebook page or Instagram.
Okay, beautiful. Love it.
Mhm.
And where are you located, Hip?
Right now, I live in Riverside,
Oh, okay.
California. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Is it hot out there? I mean, like really hot?
Yeah, summer is really hot. Last week was very hot, but no, today is cool. Today is nice.
Yeah.
But I grow to love it. It's open space. desert-like,
Uh-huh.
and there's a lot of golf courses that I've been
Like your golf.
playing, so I have no complaint.
I like that.
I used to live in Orange County, so when I moved here, I feel like, oh man, it's very far away.
Yeah, well, that 91 and the freeway is a killer.
Yeah.
Stay off the
That is a
91.
killer.
That
Mhm.
thing's terrible.
Yeah.
But for
I
the
wonder if you
last
could walk it faster.
month and a half, it feel perfect.
Yeah.
There's
Nobody
no
on it.
traffic, and it's
Funny.
like my dream come true, right?
That is hysterical.
Enjoy it while you got it.
Yeah.
I know,
There's
same thing
no
around here.
traffic. All right, so you kind of like when you paint, then maybe I have to put it. So you have like a flooded color, right? And you might have to let it dry for half an hour or more before you can actually draw on it, right? So maybe meanwhile, I think while waiting for that, you want to set up. So you can see my paper. Perhaps for Deborah, she hasn't tried the marker yet, right?
Pardon me?
So this is the first time that you see draw you can, right?
That's absolutely correct. And if you saw, I have stuff all over. I did not know we were going to be drawing together. So I didn't know what to expect. Drew said, hey, and that means I was going to show up because I love Drew so much. So, yeah, so I didn't know. And then, like I said, my other daughter released the dog and I'm like, forget this. I'm like, the dog kept coming up and she's really big. So, but I'm with you and I've done this in the past and I love it.
You can see my paper?
I can see it.
Yeah.
Mhm. So there's some, I have, when I have free time, I make several watercolor. So I make many different color schemes.
Yeah, pretty. Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah. Mm.
That one I like too, the purple and the orange.
Yeah, you like this?
I like them both. Oh. The other, Deborah likes that one and I like the other one.
Go ahead and pick whatever Kathy likes or Sylvia.
I don't care.
I'm flexible. I don't care, but I do like.
Blue with blue and
I'm just looking
color.
at the color. I don't care which ones you use.
Mm. All right,
Oh.
so for today, maybe while waiting for the paper dry, you can try this on another piece of paper. Okay. Maybe like next time if you join us again, you might want to prepare several sheets of watercolor background. Okay. So for
Yes.
today,
Tell us ahead of time when you send out the invitation, give us a supply list and
right.
even a blow dryer. You know, that
Mhm.
way I have all my stuff
That's a
behind
good
me so I
idea.
can grab it quick, but that way we can take a minute and,
Right.
you know, we can be ready.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm making those video like an instruction. So this is kind of new. So I haven't really make a formal one yet. But yeah, it's a good idea to have the material list.
Mhm.
Okay, let's jump right in. I will pick something that I haven't use it for a while. You can randomly pick, or okay, I'll pick these two. So this is the theme card, right? And how big we're going to draw the theme card?
Big.
Big, right? Like at least half or more into the page. So these the two images that we're going to use today for the theme. So you can use either this or this, or you can combine it, like use some element of each and then combine it, right? So can you see it?
Yep. Hold them still. I'm taking a snap. Okay.
So you can choose, what am I curious about? Think about something that you're curious about. And then this is what if drawing is fun, like eating ice cream, or so it's just something that you feel like, oh, you relate to it, you like it, it has some meaning to you at this moment. And you're going to draw these. It doesn't have to be exactly, right? This is just the idea. So I'm going to draw it. I was just turn this down. You remember the image, right? One is look like a book, a butterfly, and the other is like a cupcake,
Cupcake.
the earth. There's a pencil, something like that, right? Then I'm going to draw. I'm going to choose. Oh, did I tell you the rule
Nope.
for drawing?
Breathe.
Or do you remember the rule in the video? One is every mark that you make, you have to breathe in and out. Right? So breathe in, breathe out. You make a line. Breathe in and out, you make a shape, right? And then when you're done with a shape or an image, you say,
Wow.
Wow.
okay, so that's only two simple rules for a draw you can. So let's see. So I can combine the two. And then you also want to use the color in the background as inspiration or imagination, right? So I see there's a blue here that I can use for the earth, right? So I draw this round cupcake here. And then I see the yellow. Maybe I will draw this kind of butterfly or I can change it if I want. It doesn't have to be exactly the same as the image. Wow. Mhm. You need to see the image again. So each time I use like two cards for each color. So I use two pink that I can, so I have a choice, right? And I can also combine the two images together. I can change it if I want. And I use the color underneath. As an inspiration, and add more butterfly. Wow. Mhm. And you don't feel like limit to this image. You can also expand your theme image by adding something that you like. Okay, something come from inside your head. So right now I'm using the color in the background and create some kind of shape for it. And sometimes a little more intuitive. So you kind of playing with the color underneath. Do you have any questions? Feel free to ask me.
When you're doing this in person
Mm-hmm.
and you show them the two cards, you've got
Mm-hmm.
12 people, let's say. How do they get to refer back? Where do you place the cards so they can refer back to them? We can look at them.
As I say, the group, if it's too many people, like 12 people, that means like you have to have like a large sheet, right? But
Yeah. Oh, working
sometimes
together.
I break the group into smaller, like a 4 people painting per drawing.
Uh-huh.
And so we have a process of selecting the theme card, right? So they either vote for the theme card,
Oh, yeah.
or they can do like a random selection, or they can also do the scissor, rock, paper. You decide.
Okay.
But again, the idea is, you combine these images together to create a new image, right?
Uh-huh.
So even though we choose one image for the theme, but you also incorporate other image into the theme image.
Yeah.
Okay. So after you have a theme, I'm going to show you the next. Oh, I forgot to. Okay. The next one is the yellow card. Okay, so there's 18 of them. So I randomly pick 2. Sometimes there's something that I like, something that I find a little challenging. So I don't know. All right. So this time, let me open it up. We have these 2 images. So something relate to technology, science. What do you see here? This one. What it's look like.
Satellite dish.
Satellite dish. Radar.
Yeah, satellite dish. And then this.
That looks like chemistry with protons and neutrons and
Yeah.
electrons.
Right.
Another on cathode.
So
Yeah,
originally, this project I was calling STEAM drawing, right? Science, technology, engineer, art, and math.
Yeah.
But since I work with different population, so I changed the name to Draw You Can. but you will see some of the ideas from science, right? And then the idea of combine different images to create something new. Somebody show up. And let's see, who's that?
On YouTube or?
Oh, yeah, no, on Zoom. All right, so again,
Oh,
there you
Art
go.
Surf Sick. That's Kristen.
oh, you know
Kristen.
her.
Kristen, you're late.
You're,
Wait a minute, can't hear you yet.
uh,
Hi.
hi, Kristen. Ye-
We go way back, Kristen and me. Let's see.
What happened? Do you hear us? She's still figuring out. Okay, so you will use either of these cards, and then you will add it to your theme image. And however you make sense of it, right? You can use the whole thing or an elements of it. So you don't have to use the whole thing, right? You just pick and choose the elements of these two cards and then add that to your theme image. You follow us, Deborah?
Yeah, no, I like it.
Mhm. All right, Kristen, do you hear us? Do you
Yes,
hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so
I was watching you on YouTube. My internet went out.
oh, okay, so you're not
Oh.
you're not late. You
No.
watching
Oh,
YouTube.
good.
So you're joining with us so far.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Oh, so
Like
you
that.
Hi, Kristen. Good to see you.
You too.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
From
Kristen.
Switzerland. Or no, wait, is that where you are now?
Yes.
What? Oh, okay. I have to go take care of a teenager. Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Orlando. Are you awake?
Hi, Kristen.
Hi,
Um,
Deborah.
I'm
From
Deborah from
Southern
Michigan.
California.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where I am. So are you in Oceanside as well?
No, my children, two of my children were born there, but I live in Sacramento, above Sacramento now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
But I'm from Del Mar. That's where I was born and raised.
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
It's a nice area.
Before there was money.
You can come on screen with me. Because I want you to meet everybody. These are all my
Oh,
friends.
oh,
Hello.
Come on up.
Ooh.
Oh, here's my new little artist.
Hi, Sri.
This is Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Hello.
They're all drawing with me. See, I'm drawing too. You want to draw? You want to sit down on the floor and draw? Hello? No.
Too many people, huh?
You.
See, this is him. He's drawing a picture, kind of like mine. I'm drawing one like his. So you want to sit down and draw a little bit in your drawing book? Are you crayons? What? Here. Okay. Here, let me get you your book. Where's your book? There's Sophia's. There it is. Here. Oops, not painting right now. There's your best friends. Oh, look at all these. You can draw it. That's exactly what we're doing. Here, you can draw on top of that. Where are my markers? Where are the? That's a turtle. That's your turtle. Okay, just a second. I'm getting my. Yeah, you can draw wherever you want. Here's some. Let me see what's in here. Those. They can hear what we're saying. So.
I know. I
We're
keep
enjoying
hoping
it
the
now.
dog doesn't.
Have to mute us.
Yeah.
you can mute yourself.
markers.
So breathe in and breathe out.
Don't forget to say wow.
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 You need to see the image again.
Yeah.
So one is the satellite, one is like kind of like a magnetic field. And again, with the color underneath,
Can you
You
put the
feel-
purple one? Oh, I was gonna say down on the, that on the purple, and then we can see it. Okay, no, you turned it around, silly.
So hip.
I mean, and also you feel free to add something new, right, of your own. So these are just two choices that you have, but you can be a little creative, adding something new to it.
Hip, how long do your classes normally last, I should ask?
An hour and a half,
Okay.
but we was like, we were a little running a little late. We start a little late. So
The dog.
we don't have to complete everything today, right? You can always go back and add more details, more stuff, more color afterward. I try to finish this by 2:30. Okay, so like an hour and a half. Usually I would like to use like the last 15 minutes to do the reflection and sharing. I think it's very important, beside the drawing. So let's move on a little faster. I'm going to show you, give you two more cards. This is for the pattern card. This pattern. So for the pattern, you have just two patterns for today. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So one is kind of like a spiral. One is kind of like a spider web, like a ceiling cathedral-like pattern.
Can I see the last two cards and tell me what they were for?
Oh, the yellow card
Yes.
is the combined card, combining card. So you have to combine, excuse me, you have to combine the elements of these two cards into the theme card. Okay.
Okay, thank
You
you.
can break it down. You can use part of it or you can use the whole. It's up to you. So, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention one thing. For the combined card, at this point, you can also make it something look like 3-dimension, right? So you can add a little cross hatching or hatching. You see this? Little shadow to it.
Thank you. Yeah, I came in down and did this when you did the science one like this, one of the first ones in Mission Viejo. In Mission Viejo? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, at that time we do some huge drawing, right?
Yes. Yes. 7 foot tall or something.
Yes. You can also add words to it. So like a symbol words, like kind of like a, what is it called? Comics style. Like, and then you want to make it big and bold.
In bubbles.
Right, in the bubble.
Hiep,
Yes.
I just want to thank you so much for having this. I'm gonna have to go now.
Mhm.
I've got a repair over and he's gonna be on the roof, so I don't really want to be distracted.
Yes. Yes.
But I
Okay.
wanted to
Thank you so much for joining us, and
thank you. This
hopefully you can
cool.
join us again next time.
Yeah, I'd love to. And I really enjoyed meeting all of you. You're all wonderful. Keep creating art. It's awesome to look at it. So
Mm.
Bye, Deborah.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So far, I have the text. I draw some more butterfly, right? And then you can add a little shadow. And then now you can add the patterns into areas that you see it empty, like open. You can add those patterns onto it. Happy, do you meet? Do you miss teaching?
No.
The right answer is yes. The real answer is no. I do a little bit. I'm still teaching, but not kids. I mean, a little bit here and there. Just I'm done with kids, except my own little ones.
All right.
So
Mm.
I was tired. I was tired and
Hello.
you know, just if I could just teach a group of kids what I wanted to teach, that's one
Mm.
thing. But when you have to do it within the framework of public education, it's a little different.
Mm.
So,
I heard you. Yes. So now you feel more freedom.
yeah, yeah.
Teach whatever, whoever you want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, now what are you gonna do?
We'll teach the same
We're
thing. without a
almost
bunch of
done.
garbage.
We're almost done. Want to add one more photo to your picture? Okay, and you gotta sit there and be quiet.
Ooh.
I need words. Go talk to Grandpa. Go talk to Grandpa. No, you can't get into that stuff. Okay. I
You
need-
can also come up with your own pattern if you want. And it's a good idea to leave some open space, like a breathing, so we don't have to draw like everywhere, right? You guys draw on white paper or on watercolor paper? I'm curious.
Mine is, it's white paper, but it's like 80 pound,
Oh, okay. Hmm.
what I had.
I don't know what this is, but it's heavy duty. This is a real heavy, it's a thickness of watercolor, but it's, what is it when it's real smooth? Hot press, cold press,
Oh, wow.
something press?
Media.
Yeah, it is yeah, it has no label on it. As far as what it is, I don't even know where it came from. Yeah, it's a mixed media piece of paper. Okay. Are you guys in there? No. What is everybody?
Okay, so we can maybe just 1 more minute to finish whatever that you draw, and we will stop and we'll take maybe 10 minutes to just to share, and then at home you can complete it, and then you can share it on our group Draw You Can friends, right? And you can, so everybody can see it. And, so why are you guys drawing? I suppose to read this passage from the Council for Aging. It's kind of like a, how you say it, a spiel, like a synopsis about the program that they provide. So let's see. Artistic expression is a powerful way to cultivate creativity and tell our personal story. Creating art enables us to share our culture and our identity. During these unexpected times, difficult times, when we are all staying home and trying to be healthy and safe, the Council on Aging Southern California is here to provide a comfortable outlet for you and for us to express yourself creatively in an online platform and in a form of art. We believe that art has significant therapeutic values, and it can help us to cope with isolation and social distance that we are currently experiencing, as well as to help us to reduce stress, anxiety, and temporary isolation. So furthermore, this also helps us to connect and be creative, and together we'll overcome this time of difficulty. So thank you for showing up and join me. And I hope that next time we'll have more people. Again, you feel free to invite other people to join us next time. As I share, if you have family members at home, you can also ask them to join. Yeah.
Yep, this has been awesome. It's exactly what I needed. I was so stressed out from writing lesson plans and doing everything for the online teaching. I just was like, God, I just need to do some art. Calm, peaceful, let it all just go. And I knew that this was exactly the right thing. So then it has been. I appreciate it. It is wonderful. It is all those things that you just said. It really just, that community, being able to see you two, I mean, who I've known for so many years now. I've known Kathy, let's see, Kathy, I've known you since Michaela was in kindergarten.
Wow.
And Michaela is 30. So
wow, 30 some years.
For 25 years, Kath, I've known you.
Wow.
She taught my kids.
Oh, wow.
You go way back.
So nice.
Ooh,
That's incredible.
She
That's
was born.
incredible.
yeah. And then
Time
we used to
goes.
see each other at CAEA,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and now I don't go anymore. So
Now I see you with Hep.
once in a while, I haven't even been doing that much lately.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is good. This is real
Yeah.
good.
Mm. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
I can't imagine what you've had to do.
mm.
I mean, I can't imagine. That's why I'm glad I'm not there.
Yeah, it would be
Having to-
easier if I could do the Zoom meetings, but I have to do mine, hand them, give them to them. I have to do a video, give them a link to it. So I have to do everything, revise it, all that good stuff.
Mm.
And it's so me. I'm just so organized that way.
Well, it's stretching teachers to.
So, how about Sylvia? What do you get out from today, and how you feel? I know that you stay up late, and
But for me, it's a break. It's really break because of this exams. I'm just, yes, I'm a teacher, I'm a social worker, and I'm art therapist. So to join all these things together, this is too much sometimes. And I come to your sessions with pleasure. This is relaxed for me. And sometimes I think to throw all the other things away and just do art. That's what I was thinking. And maybe it's a kind of, to take a break with this writings and learning stuff. It's, I love it. So it's, and I get this is new for me because this joining with the watercolors. I like it so much. It's it gives so many ideas and possibilities, and this is new and this is great. And new patterns, new patterns, I just preparing for my school because lockdown is going in Switzerland to the end, probably at 11th of May. So we are starting to prepare kids to come back to schools, first to the primary schools, but we don't know exactly how, maybe a little small groups. So I think about this kind of isolation, and painting is a great opportunity to go with this emotion out, to tell some stories and to connect it again, against the fear, against everything what happened, and against for joy, for new power, for movement.
Wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful put. Wow, that's incredible. And I'm glad that we do it together and we connect. And now you come back, and I think it's a way to build relationship as well as a long-term collaboration in the future. So I appreciate.
I hope so. So you come in Switzerland.
Yes.
Yes.
He goes all over the place, all over the world.
Yes.
He blows me away where he is. I'm always like, okay, where is he today? Where is he headed? That's one of the best parts, Hiep. I love seeing where you are and who you're connecting with.
Thank you. Yes.
And maybe not only in Switzerland, maybe in Poland as well, because I come from Poland. They are my roots. So maybe I can connect and build some connection there as well, because I've got many friends from my childhood still.
Oh, wow. Yes.
And we connected on social media, so why not?
Right. Yeah. Next time we'll do an event for your friends.
Yes, I will try.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Great.
All right. How about Kathy? What do you get out from today? How you feel? Oh, wait. I have to unmute you. How?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm feeling more accomplished today because I like today's piece better than the same project last week. And it's working for me today, so I feel good about that. And I think like with Kristen, was agreeing with Kristen that we're as teachers, we're so busy doing everything for the kids, prepping a lesson for them, getting outward, that we don't always have time to nourish our own spirit. And so like you said, take time for yourself and do your own art, and that's feels real good today, just to take this little break and do that, just for no reason but because I wanna. I need to. I wanna.
Yeah.
So that's good. So I'm feeling good.
So for me, I also feel accomplished. Like even though I have done this for 2 months now, but I still feel a little shy in terms of like using technology, for especially live on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
but I think it get easier and more comfortable using the technology. I just wish that my group of people, specific audience that from the Council for Aging, that they can access to the Zoom, so they can see me on live and then chatting like us right now. So this is the second week that we try, and I still haven't seen them yet. So hopefully they will see it on YouTube. But it's better, to have this kind of interaction. So hopefully,
Informing them. How are you promoting it with them?
I mean, the group have their own channel to promote the program. So I just use on my Facebook and my social media, but I think I need to have a contact list, so I can email to the people so they can join Facebook. I mean Zoom. I think it's not that difficult. Once people try and they can get better at it.
I can say we do a Zoom call as a family, and it's my mom is 85 or something, and it's a challenge. It's a real challenge. Every week, one of us has to walk her through the whole process and get her online, one-on-one.
Right.
So,
right.
I liked what I think it was Sylvia, maybe it was Debbie, talked about having, the materials list, and also if you have a step-by-step, make sure you turn on your mic, make sure that you do the, so one, click here, two, click, turn on the mic, go so that it goes absolutely step-by-step. I had trouble. It worked great on YouTube. I had trouble once I was on Zoom. The link didn't work quite as much as, right off, but it could have been because of the internet problems and that kind of thing coming back on. But so, there's little tweaks that could help somebody who is older to get on. So that would be, you're doing a great job. You're doing an awesome job. So once they're here is good. It is sometimes a bit of a challenge to get that process to get on, just as a heads up.
Right. So what I heard is have to, on the invitation, should have a clear instruction how to prepare materials and how to log in to the program, either YouTube or Zoom, right?
Yeah.
Good feedback. So I'm aware that it's 2:30 now. So almost 2:30. So maybe we can, each of us just share one word to describe your, maybe we just quickly show our drawing together.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow, you guys cover a lot more than I thought. Beautiful.
Wow.
Sylvia's and mine are a lot alike.
Uh-huh.
I think we got
So
some.
again, go ahead, Kathy.
Oh, I don't know. I see similarities in Sylvia's and mine a little bit different.
And again, of course, this is not finished. It's work in progress. So when you feel stressed or isolated, you can come back to the drawing and add some more, or you can start a new one. Prepare some watercolor paper for next drawing sections. Okay. And how about each of us will just give one word, describe the drawing or your experience today. One word.
Oh, my word, shine.
Shine. Yes.
I like that. Mine
Mm.
isn't on here. Mine is light, but not both this, but more feeling light.
Feel
Light
like.
or, yeah, yeah.
Mm. How about Sylvia?
I put first arrow. I felt like creative arrow, or I don't know, something like this.
Mm.
Nice.
Mm.
I'm too creative.
Mine is
Fly away.
fly away.
Fly away.
And I cannot wait to fly again. We are flying.
Or drive.
Nice.
So thank
Great.
you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time and presence. And so we'll wrap it up and we'll call it for today. And I'll see you next time. Okay.
Mhm.
So let's do it thus. What is your word again,
Peace.
Kathy? Shine,
Shine.
right?
Shine.
Shine, shine for.
All for shine. That doesn't,
No,
that doesn't sound right. For all.
Or shining, the shine,
Shining. All right.
shining. All right,
Sure.
shining
Shining.
Shiny.
for all.
Oh.
For shining.
Shiny.
So we kind of shine ourselves, right?
Right.
Shine.
Right.
We
Yeah.
bring light to the world,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what is your word again?
Mine?
Mhm.
Was arrow. Arrow.
And then
Like
the
a
word create.
Connection, maybe. Yeah,
Connection.
create.
Okay, connect.
Yeah.
Connect.
Connect.
Okay.
Connect.
Connect
Connect
Connect.
for all.
for all.
All
All.
for
Or
connection.
connect.
Connect.
Yes. All right. How about you?
Light.
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 Light
Light.
for all.
All.
All for light.
For light.
Thank you.
Thank
And we'll be in touch. Okay. And make sure you finish your drawing and post it on the Draw All You Can Friends group.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Right.
If you use just Instagram hashtag,
Yes.
Draw All You Can.
Okay. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Love to all of you.
And
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Hi, Sylvia.
See you again.
Yes.
Bye.
Longer,
Next week.
Kristen. She's gonna cut us off. See you on Facebook.
Yes.